Hello everyone. Welcome to Inner Peace Sunday. I am apologize for a little bit of delay. And today, in fact, I wasn't prepared much because of we just have a 3-day retreat and it was just finished this afternoon and we have the meeting after that. And so I have to do things that, finishing up the job. And so that's why one of the reason a little bit delayed today. But I hope you are still hanging there waiting for me and join me at this time. All right. So today I just want to go over something that could be quite useful to those since I have taught this many times in the past. Maybe it is considered as a good thing to review over that. And that topic today is for activity that supports stilling the mind. Okay, this is something that our master Venerable Luang Por Dhammachayo has taught in the past and still do because it is also very useful for those who are not having time to meditate at all. And what it's about, how it's gonna be. Well, we're gonna go into that for the moment. So for those who just come recently, and I'll say just new to the program or regular, please, you know what to do, right? For those who don't, you can just what I mean is that kind of like drop some comment, at least telling us, saying hi, who you are, where you're from, or you can just leave the local time so I know that it's from where. At least we can get to know each other something rather than just come and meditate and go. Sometimes privacy is need, but hey, getting to know each other it won't hurt, right? All right. So today topic is for activity that's supporting the mind, and we got some person leaving some comment now. Mr. Hero, all right, from Tokyo, 5 a.m. That's really something that I appreciate Mr. Hero for always be there, joining us almost every session, even though he's live far apart. But me and Venerable Sumit from Manchester, we plan something next year. We might drop in visiting Japan. Well, that's depend on our pocket money, of course. So hopefully we have time and meeting you over there. All right. And who else? Miss Carrie have been greeting from Perfect Timing. All right. Well, don't worry, I am late too, so we are okay then, right? All right, guilty together, right? That's good. All right, from New York. Felicia, thank you for your time. All right, thank you for dropping in. Thank you for your comment. I believe this is our first time, but don't worry, I'll guide step by step. Pay attention when you are meditate, you'll be fine. But make sure you have the two foundation, relaxation and mindfulness. Don't force your mind. Meditation is not about think about your thought or try to contemplate or make analyze on your thought. Meditation is about stop and stilling or focusing the mind at one single point inside your body. This is the word meditation we are talking about. So the foundation is relaxation and mindfulness. All right. Felicia, hope we have good time together. All right. Then let's begin to our four activity that support stilling the mind. Well, before I get to that part, you may wondering who is this lady on this program, on this picture that is next to me. Don't want to brag about it, but it's since she's on it, at least telling you guys who she is might not hurt, right? The thing is that one time, I think it's about 2017 or 2016, is around that year. It's quite vaguely. My memory is getting fade away sometimes, so I need to refresh it. The thing was that when I was having 3-day meditation retreat at the place called Pop House, not far from our temple. I think actually it's behind the temple. We have the 3-day retreat with her family, her mom and friends and other people come join. It's not that big of the group, about 5 to 10 people, about that number size. And we just thought and thought, and at the end of the session of the retreat, she why she was why we were killing our place for the people to use for the next program. She was having time, so she like to consulting me about her problem and about meditation, Buddhism and thing, which is she kind of like she was half Thailand, half foreigner, I say not European or America, something about that. Either way, my memory is quite vague. The thing was that we have talked about 3 hours. Imagine with her mother too, not me alone, of course. The thing is that all in all, it went well. But the next year after that, after we have photo of her, things help asking if she could be our presenter for the program. And she just yes, and her mother is all right. So free of charge, of course. Well, that's why we got this photo. The thing is, her mom calling our coordinator and told us that at this year until next year, please stop using her daughter photo for the time being. Why? It's because she won Miss Thailand Universe on that year. So, oh, okay, just want to get kind of like I see about the copyright thingies. I don't really know what it is, but anyway, so we don't use it until she leave the place after the year after. And so the thing is, what? Wow, I didn't know that there is a celebrity in my program. You could be one too. Well, if you feel, kind of like that, don't be shy. All right, you can just tell me, but don't worry, I'll keep myself secret. If you feel like you wanted to keep it secret, right? All right, so enough with the introduction for our ladies on this photo. All right, let's go to our four activity that support steering the mind. Of course, today, since it's quite late, no advertisement. All right, first, when you practice meditation, if you really think about it, the thing is, you don't really having much time closing your eyes and be still, right? Imagine you're 24 hours a day, 8 hours, let's say, assuming for you sleeping. Some may be less, but depend. And then 8 hours for working, depend too, if you work more or less. And that's averagely leaving us about 8 hours of our leisure time or free time. So what would you do for that? I would say maybe 1 hour for working, transportation from going to work, and then 1 hour return. That would leave like only 6 hours left. 1 hour for lunch, 1 hour for breakfast, 1 hour for dinner. Well, that's about 3 hours left, right? What next are you gonna do? Watching Netflix for one series, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, depend. And that's 1 hour left for you to use. What you gonna do? Meditation? I'm not sure about that. Depend. So therefore, most of the time, we don't really have much of giving much thought on sitting still. But today, we can do that by while we are working, while we are doing our daily routine. We can practice to still our mind too at that time, since we spending on most of the time doing that more than sitting and close our eyes, right? And today one thing that can help, because when you are making your mind ready for this, the thing is, next time when you come to meditate, sitting still, closing your eyes is easier to detach and letting go. And this is one thing, getting our mind to be ready for that. Are you following me so far? If you still there, press some like or leave some comments like yes or something. All right. So next, the first one is number one, accepting and looking at the nature of the world as it really is. Through understanding that, in other words, we have to accept when we are experience something that could strike, whether it's good or bad, into our mind. Accepting them, looking at them, and understand through this following nature that's always happen in our life. Of course, this I had taught this sometime last year or maybe a year before. It's good to brush it off and review. Number one, that is, there are four pair of events that happen in our life, and it is always come in pair, and they're taking turn one at a time. They don't go come together much. Some has hardly have like that, but it's kind of like there is a good in the bad in this situation, and there is also a bad in the good, just like yin and yang. So let's take a look at this. The first pair is in our life. There is a gain, and also there is a loss. If you receive something, remember it's nothing free. Some way or another you're gonna have to lose. For example, it's close to the end of the month, you're gonna get your pay for your wages, right? When you get pay, yes, it's a good day. Let's party on that night. But the thing is, after that, the beginning of the month, the bills come. Whether it's your credit card, your utilities, your gas, or electricity, whatever it is, it's coming. And you're gonna have to pay for that after you use it for the whole month, right? And that's it. Yes, there is a gain and loss in our life. That's only just household matter. There are many things too in our life. So I think you get my picture of what I am trying to say. So understand this: when something happens, won't let it making your mind hurting too much. Maybe it could even don't affect and let yourself be more calm and ready for that. Next pair is if you can recognize, well, obscurity always follow. Well, for example here, let's say you were elected as a president of some country and the time of spending there is 4 years. Yeah? And then one day when the time of your position is over, yeah, obscurity will follow. If you are doing a good job, you maybe got recognized again, get continue. But if you don't, well, whatever you have done, make whether it's mistake or something that you don't want anybody to know, it will be exposed. And so, when it's like this, if you can recognize, remember, not too long, it will follow obscurity. That is. Another is please and disappointment. If you are happy about something, please be ready for the disappointment that will follow like a shadow. Sometimes happiness stay with us long, sometimes short. But if we understand accepting this, it will not disturb us much. And last of the praise of the pair is praise and gossip. If someone love us, there will be someone who doesn't like us. So be ready for that, accepting it. Therefore, it won't hurt you in the long run. Whenever you come, close your eye once again to meditate. Understand this, it will be allow you to let go easily. Understand this pair? More like a theory to you? How about some of these fairy tale that could be a folk tale that could give you understand of what I am trying to say? I like this story very much. It's called The Story of an Elder Sai. He is an old man in the border of China, about the northern of the China. And he have lived with his son, raising horses, selling them for that, making money out of that living. One day, the horse that is the most valuable and really expensive that he has owned run away. Many people, because he's an elder and understand the nature of the world, people always in the village always come for consulting him with that. And so he kind of like be like a consultant for everyone in the village. And now when he lost something valuable such as his best horse, people come to kind of like comforting him. But it seemed like he don't really need it. He just said, well, just losing a horse. Who knows? It could be good luck. When everyone in the village realized that he is okay, they said, well, let's leave the elder alone then. So they left. But then about 1 month has passed. No, actually, it's too long. Actually, it's about 2 weeks. Then the horse that ran away came back with another one, which is more beautiful and run faster than the one that he has. So everyone was like, whoa, hello, you are lucky. Elder, wow, look at this. You lose a horse, but now you get it back and you get an extra one too. So they came to congratulate him. But the elder, instead of happy, he said this. Well, just an extra horse. Who knows? It could be bad luck. Oh, come on, elder, don't be like that. Why are you saying that? So when everybody see that the elder don't really bother about, their congratulation, so they left him alone, just like they used to last time. And so that's all right with you, right? So that's good for the elder too. But then a month has passed. Please take a note that a new horse, if in that time, they don't have a car. So if you get a horse, only the rich can afford. So it's kind of like you get a Ferrari or a Porsche, a supercar like that. So his son, wow, got a new horse for free, very beautiful and run fast. So he enjoy running every day, showing off to the girls in the village, maybe. Of course, he enjoyed it, but accident, when you run very fast, like the teenager that got a new car run very fast, accident do happen. me too. I got a new car. I used to have a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I think it's that model is 1993 or something, or 94. And I got total it because I'm running very fast. At least I didn't get much of the accident, but only the car is really gone. My mom and my aunt who I live with, well, you know what? It wasn't pretty. Anyway, it's already passed. The thing was that he fell off the horse, and the horse is okay, but for him, he ran very fast, and he fell off very fast. It broke his leg, and he become a disability. And to the Chinese people, the young man or a man or a son in the family is very valuable. And so they recognize this young man as the one who continue their name, the bloodline. And now his son is disabled. All hope or things are lost. So people come to comfort the elder like usual because they love him so much. But the elder, instead of being sad, he said this: "Just only broken a leg. Who know? It could be good luck." Everyone was upset by the thought like this of the elder, so they left him without saying, because they come with a good intention. But the elder said this, they felt like the elder not really in the right mind. So in the end, they left. Because they left, he and his son living peacefully. But now living with a disabled person, his son cannot ride a horse anymore, just only taking care of the horse. And as they live together freely, a year has passed. Then, one day, the country, China, has gone into war with the Mongolia on the north border, so they recruit any young man into the army. But because the elder and his son are not right fit for the man to be the soldier, because the elder is too old, while his son is a handicap, disabled. And so, they did not go to war. But because of the war at that time, even though I'm not sure about the result, but the thing is, many young men has lost their life in that war. But the elder and his son are the one who's still alive. And so, as you can get this story, in our life, good luck and bad luck always come, taking turn. But how you handle them is another matter. Just like this elder, don't affect by this. His mind and his life always be at peaceful life and happy without anything to affect his mind at all. So if you have your understand about life like that, when you come to meditate, those things will affect you not much, and you will find easy to be detached and find inner peace much quicker and faster, just like in the story here. All right, enough with one. We have three more to go, right? I think it's a little bit too long. I'll go quick now. Number 2, maintain the mind in a positive, bright, and joy. Yes, in other words, keep your mind stay positive. Recall the good memories we possess to help us be happy. Why? Because the mind that help supporting for inner peace is the mind that is happy. Imagine when you were unhappy and you come to close your eye and meditate. Oh, it is not something gonna be pleasant, because it's just that memory will keep haunting you and keep repeating play in your mind. Not a good thought, right? So therefore, when you have such thing like that, instead of come to meditate right away when you are not ready, when you are in a feeling like that, I would suggest try first, calm down, let your mind out of that. Get yourself busy with something else, like something with positive first. Be with a good company, speaking up it, that get it out of your chest. And then when you feel better, come to close your eye and begin to meditation. That would be better. All right. Number 3. Oh well, there is some tip that our master also say that think about the good deeds in the past. Then be pleased. Think of them more often. The pleasant feeling will nourish your mind, starting from the point that you feel comfortable. Expand the stillness feeling continuously, and it will make you relax. Here, that is why it's so important to have this at the beginning. And content, you will naturally feel you are one with the center of your body. That's what he meant. So therefore, everyone, if you're gonna start meditating, make sure you start with the mind that is positive. Number 3, looking at everyone as friends and families who undergone the same suffering as we are. We are aging, sickening, and die in every moment, sending them loving kindness toward everyone. Of course, in our life, there are people that we don't like or someone who hurt us. But please take a note, we too sometimes do accident, with the intention or without intention, hurt someone else too. We are not perfect, we are human beings. So just understand this, we are all the same thing. We making mistake. And worse is we all aging, sickening and dying in every moment. If we breathe in and we don't breathe out, we die. If we breathe out and we don't breathe in, we die too. That is how short our life is. Instead of hating those person, sending them love with kindness is also giving your mind for the better way to start with meditation. But please take due notice on this that if you are not meditate regularly and you don't experience inner peace yet, it could be difficult. But it can help you as you practice more regularly. Alright? First of all, for the tip, here the master said that you are you have limited time in this world. Therefore, keep only good things in your mind, good thoughts, good speech, good actions. You have little time to live and soon will be gone. When you have good thoughts, good speech, good action, the goodness will then expand to the world too when you are happy and expand and share this feeling instead of hating someone that you don't like. It is very hard to do. For me, from my experience, I having something that a conflict with my friend for a long time. And worse is he sleep across from me and I don't like him. Every day I have to wake up. I see his face every time. You know how bad it is? And I have to stay with that many years until finally one thing come to my mind. This must be stop. I don't like this feeling. Whenever I see that person and my mind just turn very hot, filled with hatred and anger. Finally, I went to confront him and I said, Venerable, for all the things that you have done to me and I have done to you, please forgive me. I don't know what it is, but I have been long forgotten. But at least I want to say this. I want to get it out of my chest. And you know what happened? That monk, he was crying. He said, I too want to say it, but I could not bring myself to say it. Thank you for saying that to me. Now we don't have anything against each other. And next day, when I went to meditate, all the image about his face and things that he had done is gone. Totally gone. And I feel so good about that. Well, if you can do that least as much, I congratulate you because it's not easy to do. And last one of the tip for today. This one is quite very, I would say, very difficult, but you can do it if you can. Looking at the whole world as emptiness. No attaching or not attaching too much over things since we can only temporarily own it. Nothing is in our control, but we must do our best in everything if we get it. In other words, what we may have at hand, remember, soon we will have to part from it, whether it's people, animals, or loved ones and treasured things. We have our time is limited. If it doesn't part from us, we have to part from it. Please understand this part. Soon, later, or either way it is, we have to accept that we have to be part. But while we have at it, try to cherish it as we can. But do not attach to it. Understand? Once you attach, it will be difficult to let go. In my story, it's still bad too. But I cannot do anything about it because for me it's already over. When my father passed away, first month is not easy. As for me, after that, I begin to let go. My sister also too. But the person who cannot and still is my mother. Keep crying every day. And I cannot help because it is something that she has to work on. But as for me, I have done my part. And next for me to do is, whenever I have done good deeds, I always think of my father and share. That is my best I can do after he passed away. But my regret is while he was alive, I didn't do much of the good job. because of I'm a monk, I don't have much time to spend time with him. But my mother and my sister did, so they did that good job on that part. That's my regret. But at least I have moved on, and every day when I have done something good, like meditating with you guys, I too also sharing loving kindness to him. And that's the goal to that is want you to leave yourself out of attachment that you may have on. Make your mind still. The goal is to make your mind still. And in order to become still, you must stop everything. Put it all down and just be still. And so this is the 4 activity that you practice every day. Feel that into your mind to make it understand and accept. And soon, when you are practice meditation, you will have no problem to let go in no time and find yourself in a peace quite easily too. Alright everyone, I think it's take a lot of times now. I hope it's worth for the time that I delay. So hope we have got good inner peace time together too. Are you ready for the inner peace? I know some of you have already left. I'm talking too long, but hey, it could be a worth time. So stay tuned, alright? If you come back later, meditate and leave say hi too, alright? Okay, check yourself 3 things before you start. Number 1, your mobile phone. I forgot to turn it off. Put it in silent. Number 2, make sure you don't want to use toilet. It's such a waste when you finally find inner peace and you have to go to toilet, right? And number 3, make sure that the room that you are meditating is peaceful and quiet, suitable for your inner peace moment, and you are be fine. All right. Oh, we got some person leaving comment coming in. Miss Yumi. There I was thinking, oh, Miss Yumi in Japan, will she come or not at 5 a.m.? And she did. Congratulations, Yumi. Thank you. I'm not sure you're still there, but if you are, thank you for joining me tonight. Or this morning, depend on where you live and in your local time. Miss Glenda, long time no see. Thank you for joining us. Felicia, all right. And Carrie, all right. Thank you, everyone. Let's just begin our inner peace moment then. Oh, by the way, just want to say that I have a hay fever, and I just noticed my throat, my eyes, watery, and I have a running nose, so my voice kind of like squeaky a little bit. Hopefully, it will be alright. Okay. All right. Let's begin then. Jane A. Stella. All right. Thank you for joining. Okay. All right, everyone. Now is inner peace time. So let us begin by finding yourself the relaxation position with comfortable feeling. Then gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are taking a rest or about to fall asleep. Relax your whole body properly, scanning yourself, check and see whether there is any tension, so you may adjust and resume your meditation. Begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes or try to look inside during the meditation. We close our eyes down to disconnect from any distraction that may arise. Then continue down from your neck to your shoulder, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Then continue further from your abdomen to your hip, legs, and knees. all the way down to the tips of your toes, making sure that your body is comfortable. You would feel that you are content sitting in this position without further adjustment from now on. Feeling like you don't need to concern over your body, like it is hollow, empty, light, and spacious. Feeling like you could float or fly in the air, or transparent, blended in with the atmosphere inside your room. And once you are done adjusting yourself, continue to adjust the mind. Imagine that you are alone, sitting in a place that you like to be by yourself, like somewhere on top of a mountain, or somewhere in a vast open space surrounded by nature, close to river, feeling free, calm, yet very peaceful. And allow your mind coming back to yourself by take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring back our awareness, the mind, and rest it inside at any point where you feel just right to rest the mind, like somewhere on your chest or around your abdomen, the most balancing point inside the body. Then use your feeling and little of imagination that our mind is still present inside. Feeling it is there while you maintain the relaxation both together. Let the mind stay as you continue to feel and relax all together. As you continue on, all you need to do is maintain your balance between mindfulness and the relaxation. If you feel struggle, feeling like you want to quit meditation, that is too much tension, relax more. Or if you feel about to lose your awareness or falling asleep, straighten up your body a little bit more so your body won't be too much relaxed. Keep on adjust, do what is work best for you to maintain your awareness inside. But no need to rush or forcing yourself to stop thinking. Our mind enjoy the freedom. No need to force. No need to rush it to be still. Observe, no react. Be like a good observer as you continue on. Sometimes the mind may wandering outside our body if we get careless. We can bring it back by lightly imagine the sun shining at the point where we focusing inside. Let the sun continue on with the mind if you like. At the same time, recite the mantra in your mind to free yourself from the thought. You can use your own mantra if you prefer, like breathe in, breathe out. Or you may use the following mantra that I use. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Continue on in your mind until there are no more thoughts, or you feel like you don't need to use the mantra anymore. So let's continue on observing our mind and maintain it inside, so we can find ourselves in a peace together in this meditation. Let us take our time for a few moments, finding ourselves in a peace, in silence, until the appropriate time. Stay and still as our mind gradually come toward inner peace. Joy would arise, fill into the mind. Allow the mind to be open freely with positivity. Expand this feeling of joy and peace that you discover like a ripple of water. Expand and sharing it from yourself to your family and friends, wishing everyone to be free from suffering. No more pain, suffer, or hatred. May all be just at peace and happy, loving one another. Wishing them all to love one another like they are family member. And may all the people and beings in this world be at peace just like you experience in this meditation. Spending these last few moments, spread love and kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Maintain your mind inside yourself after the meditation. So you can be mindful and be with inner peace from now on. Sappha Putthanuภาเวนะ Sappha Dhammanuภาเวนะ Sappha Saṅghānuภาเวนะ Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Now slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your time with us in this session today. So allow me to check how you progress today. Alright. So for those who are new, you can leave the comment as follow. But for those who are regular, you know what to do. If you are relaxed, leave the comment as 1. If you experience time fly by fast or feeling like your body light or disappear, leave the comment as 2. If you experience joy, brightness, feeling like you don't want to open your eyes, leave the comment as 3. Anything else, explain, I'll get back to you. Sharing is great. So we can help each other, of course, not to pry on your privacy. Alright, let's see who are sharing with us at the moment. For those who are regular, you know what to do. Alright. We got another person coming in, Miss Chloe Mai. Thank you for joining. Mr. Hero already sharing. 3. Hello Sharon, hopefully you still watching. Alright. Miss Carrie 1 and 3. Wow. People who share today has got a very good experience here. Hey, that's good. Anyone else? Miss Catherine 2. That's good. Miss Yumi, this morning it was good meditation even though my practice had been disturbed past few days. Of course, you are in Japan. Well, a lot of things to do, right? And so you also have limited of time. Of course, that would be a lot of things disturbed. Alright, don't worry. Inner peace is still there. So keep practicing, okay? Anyone else like to share? When you practice meditation, you got this result, that's a sign you are on the right track. But if you don't yet, that means you might have to adjust so that way so that way you can still finding the balance, because our mind, our experience is still there. But because it's not balanced, that is why it's not progressed yet. All you have to do is adjust until it find the balance, and then you shall find yourself inner peace in no time. We got more person sharing. I am a Reiki master and mindfulness practitioner. Need this for myself. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. I also appreciate what you're saying. And so, therefore, everyone, when you are not practice meditation, you can use this tip that I just shared with you here for activity that's steering the mind, that support steering the mind. Because sometimes when situation come and we are not ready, it cannot be handling very well, especially when we lost something that we love dearly. But if we get our mind accepting it, we will be handle it faster and come back to close our eye, finding inner peace much quicker and faster in no time. So hopefully what you learned today would be benefit for you in the future. So in case if you are wondering, the thing is that I don't prepare advertising, so please you have to imagination with me. The thing is that if you like to come, I would like to invite everyone to come meditate with me once again in next Inner Peace Sunday, which will be on the same time but on next Sunday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK time. For the US, it's a little bit earlier, or depend a little bit earlier than the night time because of the time zone is different. But please take a note, UK time is not changing just yet. It will change at the end of this month, so therefore the time will change again. So please take a note, look at your calendar. Alright, and aside from that is on every Monday and Tuesday we also have nighttime meditation. Therefore you can meditate with me at this time, 8:30 to 9:30 to 9 p.m. UK time, of course. Same about the same time, a little bit 30 minutes delay. I mean after because of the night time. Alright, and these are the current time that I do the live broadcast. All of these also be posted on our YouTube channel of the same name, and you can see on this logo, Great Teaching Monk. Yes, you can see there. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Follow our page and YouTube channel too, so you won't get, so you can get any update of video and live. Also, as well, on Saturday we also live in person meditation on Zoom. For more information, you can check out on our website. I mean, on our page on Great Teaching Monk. All right, thank you very much for the time. I think it is the time because I'm a little bit late, so that's why the time is a little bit pushing today. Sorry about that for today. All right, everyone, have a good night. I'll see you again next Inner Peace Sunday and Inner Peace night time. See you next time.